Welcome. This is Suzette for Cloudy Sky Today channel on YouTube. And yes, it's April. April is National Poetry Month. So let's rain words to bring beautiful verses. I know it doesn't have the same ring as April showers bring May flowers, but it's still beautiful. Now, I've been busy studying for the Security Plus, but I wanted to make some time because it is National Poetry Month and share with you some poems. Now, one of the things I had done back in 2013 when I wrote Adventures in the Courtyard was actually go out and study some forms. Now, is it necessary? No. Why did I do it? Well, to answer your question, I do like my free verse, but my free verse was, being a bit stale, and I wanted to punch it up with some other literary devices, which I did. But then I also wanted to try my hand at some of these forms. Now, there's haikus, there are limericks, there's sestinas, there's pantoums, there's quatrains, and of course there's villanelle, which I'm going to discuss today. Now, the reason why I chose the limerick, because it has this nice lyrical quality to it. What do I mean by that? Let's first look up what a villanelle is. According to litcharts.com, it's a poem consisting of 19 lines. It has 5 tercets, 3 line stanzas which follow ABA, and the last one which follows ABAA. Now, what makes this very special, this villanelle, is that the first and the third lines of the first tercet repeat. So you'll see the first tercet repeating, it's at line 1 as A, and then it repeats at line 6 and at line 12. The the third line, I call it A2 because A1 and A2 do rhyme. That also repeats at line 9 and line 15. Then you have the quatrain, which again, 18 and 19, you get the first and the third lines of that first tercet repeating, in addition with 2 other lines. Now, what's a famous example of this? Famous example I actually found when I was, back when I was trying to learn forms in an Introduction to Poetry by X.J. Kennedy and Dana Gioia. Probably, I do apologize if I pronounce that name wrong. Is by Dylan Thomas. Do not go gentle into that good night. This is my famous example of Villanelle. If you know of any others, share with me. And then there's my source. And here I broke it down for you. As you can see, line 1 repeats at line 6, line 12, and line 18. 6, 12, 18. Line 3 repeats at 9, 15, and 19. Now this is a beautiful poem. I mean, it's a beautiful poem. It's a very melancholic poem. It's a little bit sad, his dad is dying. And he's, praying that he does not go into that good night and to rage against the dying of the light. Now, my attempt at a villanelle, as you can see, it's a little bit short. Yes, I do have this in Adventures in the Courtyard. And looking back now, or looking now, it has some aspects of a villanelle in which I repeat certain lines, but I'm missing 2 of the tercets. I don't have the 5 required tercets. And then, I still have the A1 and A2 right there. So what we are going to do today, we're actually going to use some of that Security Plus thing because I've been reading the news and I've been picking up on these stories. We're going to look at this story here where we're talking about seeking support how 2 South Florida women lost thousands to Geek Squad scam. So I've copied this into a Word document to make it easier to work with. And we're just going to use some lines and try and make a poem. So let's get back to our document. Here I created a table for us to write a Villanelle. We're going to use a story. And let's cheat a little bit. How do we want A1 and A2? Because I think the quatrain is where the meat is. Let's look back at the Dylan Thomas one. That's a better example than mine. Let's be honest. And you, my father, there on the sad height, curse, bless me now with your fierce tears, I pray. Do not go gentle into that good night. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. I mean, I can definitely feel him, wanting to be able to still speak to his father and share certain things or resolve certain. Maybe I'm doing a little bit of transference here, resolve some feelings that didn't get said. So let's see. I'm going to start at the bottom for this new poem. I'm going to jump over to the article, which I copied into Word. Yeah, here it is. Senior single. Let's go through. What is it we want to tell these people? Report the scam. Yeah. We want it to rhyme too. Another thing you can use, there's actually rhyming dictionaries online, or if you're in your phone, there's apps for rhyming. So if we can't find the words in here, we can always look it up there. And I actually have an app on my phone because sometimes I like to rhyme. Some of our most memorable sayings come from rhyme. How else do you think I keep the days of the month straight in my head? I know 30 days. I had September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31 days except February, which has 28, except it has 29 in a leap year. See? Rhyme. Rhymes are good. Don't knock the rhymes. Okay, I have an app called Rhyme Zone. So I'm gonna have my app open just in case I can't see what word rhymes with scam. I know spam already off the top of my head when it comes in your email and it passes through that spam filter. Most modern emails, get rid of that. And as much as this article says something about, most of these people are seniors, you'd be surprised how sophisticated some of these scams have become. Here they're targeting seniors. They could target you by just looking up information on you online and tailoring the email to you. And then it passes through your spam filter too. So, okay. Wow, they got dating scams. This is going to be harder than I thought. Wow. I see the word Trenton. Huh, this is a whole lot harder. Okay, let's try this. In response, oh, that's right. Policy is that word to right. So this is in response to scam. In response to scam. I'm gonna in response to scams. Stores have modified their gift card policy. Let's see why. Oh, let's see. A whole lot of nice service plans. Okay, let's see what my policy is. I said it was a word already. Don't know what's scam. Policies. I'm using rhyme zone. Policies, no result. Policies. So let's go with scams then. Okay, we're gonna switch to this one. Stores have modified their gift card policy in response to scams. Okay, listen to me. We need to be protected from. I'm just making it right. We need to be protected from these various scams. Okay, you can see. Okay, so I went up here to see, what I like about this other one. So we're gonna go again. Okay, this has to again rhyme with scam shop. Ground scams, scam slams. And you this. Seniors to maintain, keep your clams. Keep your clams. Be wary, I would say, be wary of the helpful stranger on the internet or the phone. I know what I'm doing, but hey, but here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and get to something. Let's see what our phone, and we're gonna spin it around for this. So according to me, we got a whole lot of words. We got phone, or grown. Home. So phone is actually a good one. Okay. So we're gonna copy this. Actually, this is A1. Then we're gonna copy this. We're gonna copy A2. We're gonna try and work on something. Okay, so stores and modified your gift card policies in response to discounts. And I've seen the signs posted. Okay. Warning signs posted on phones. Okay, starting. Kind of short. Do not send. I've seen this. Warning signs posted on phones. That's it. Warning signs. Posted in store. Okay, so let's try this. Legitimate companies never asked. Okay, I ain't not getting this thing. Ah, I hate when things don't work the way I want it. Legitimate companies never ask you that one person I might ask you to pay my gift card. I guess that's words. Thank you. Word. I'm back to trying to find some words that reminds me of scam. Oh wow, someone's here. Okay, I have a problem. Phone and card is not right. This is a whole lot harder. I'm gonna keep at it though. Let's try this. Give code over the phone. Hey. Okay, I'm using the word. And all these scammers. It's slicker. This I know this is quite right, but I like it. Not it. I don't like it. These. Yeah. Oh yeah. That one. These are jump. Yeah. And their whole sleep low. Hey, at least we're on phone. Try. So, what is on here? I'm gonna leave the punctuation on. Maybe people aware. Oh, here I go then. Still in our zone. I'm gonna take this long. And it's on this. Let's close. Warning. I know this. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to say. In the store, they a lot of times with bank cards, they put up signs and diagrams. You know, they don't know, hey, you know, your bank deposit this before you go to the cashier. This cashier is not very highly paid, and they don't get these accurate. These sort of details don't know. It's not usual. And sometimes they don't even know themselves. That person's being scammed. So sometimes the police are scared to the store, but you know, they can't see everything, so they put up these signs on posts. A lot of times these scammers get people emotionally tied up too. Some people get people emotionally. I can't spell. Psycho. Get people emotionally drained by the psycho aspect of this scam. Okay, now let's see why I had a hard time coming up with 5 true sets. This is hard, and this is not very good, but okay, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna try and finish. 10, 11, 12, 12, 10, 11, 10, 11, 10. Let's go. Okay, so I need something that rhymes with scam again. My scams. I'm reading here. This is not for these or last. What's the last one? Oh, here I go again. Oh, wait, I know how to eat some before I even go there. Oh, wait, I'm not good at this. Slaughter. Okay, I'm gonna change this. Sin. Purple. Okay, just 10 and 11 left. And we're gonna try and read this, see if it's any decent. Probably don't have the same flow, but depending on the week. There, yeah. Alright, sure. So now the grand week. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so let's read it. Stores have modified their gift card policies in response to scams. Legitimate companies will never ask you for codes over the phone. We need to be protected from these various scams. They prey on the unsuspected and leave them in a jam, sometimes with their whole life savings blown. Stores have modified their gift card policies in response to scams. People get emotionally drained with the psycho aspects of the scam. With diagrams and even warning signs and posts at checkout, we need to be protected from these various scams. They prey on the weak as they are the dams. Damn if they do or damn if they don't. So stores have modified their gift card policies in response to scams. To prevent the slaughter of these lambs that drain their life savings over the internet or phone, we need to be protected from these various scams. Dear seniors, to maintain and keep your climbs, be wary of the helpful stranger on the internet or the phone. Stores have modified their gift card policies in response to scams. We need to be protected from these various scams. Okay, that still needs some work. But thank you for staying with me today as I try to do a Villanelle for National Poetry Month. And again, I'm Suzette, and thank you. See you next time.